Lesson 2. Fundamental of Rhythm. To better facilitate the learning of dancing and other rhythmic activities, we should first understand the elements of rhythm, elements of movement space, and the qualities of movements are Aiden and Mia's 2004. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to familiarize the different sign and symbol of music. Explain the element of rhythm. Note the different notes, values, and counts. Execute the different basic dance steps in folk dance and different time signature. Participate in the class discussion. Elements of rhythm. Underlying beat or pulse beat. The underlying beat is the steady continuous sound that is heard or felt throughout any rhythmical sequence. The constant steady pulsation is called the pulse beat. It is the steady sound which serves as the constant measure, upon which all rhythmic structure or relationship depends. The underlying beat determine the time signature of a piece of music or movement. Ang pinagbabatayan na kumpas ay ang tuloy-tuloy na tunog na naririnig o nadarama sa anumang pagkakasunod-sunod ng ritmo. Ang pagpatuloy na steady pulsation ay tinatawag na pulse beat. Ito ang tuloy-tuloy na tunog na nagsisilbing pare-parehong panukat na kung saan nakasalalay ang lahat ng rhythmic structure o relationship. Tinutukoy din ng pinagbabatayan na beat ang time signature ng isang piraso ng musika o mga galaw. Number 2. Measure refers to the identical grouping of underlying beats. Rhythmic pattern. This refers to a definite group of sounds or beats related to the underlying beat. It is also called the melody pattern because the rhythmic patterns follows the words or movement. Ito ay tumutukoy sa isang tiyak na nagpapangkat ng mga tunog o beats na nauugnay sa pinagbabatayan na beat. Tinatawag din itong melody pattern dahil ang rhythmic pattern ay sumusunod sa mga salita o galaw. Phrasing. A musical phrase is a group of measures that give the feeling of unity. The end of a phrase may suggest a change in direction of measure. Isang musikal na parirala ay isang pangkat ng mga sukat na nagbibigay ng pakiramdam ng pagkakaisa. Ang dulo ng isang parirala ay maaaring magmukhang ng pagbabago sa direksyon o measure. Number 5. Accent is a force of emphasis given to any one beat in a series of pulse beat in a measure. Tempo. This is the rate of speed of the movement, music or accompaniment. 7. Intensity is the quality of movement or music. It refers to dynamics or force such as heavy or light. Ang kalidad ng paggalaw o musika, ito ay tinatawag sa dynamic o pwersa tulad ng mabigat o magaan.
Music symbols. Whole note. Equivalent rest. Whole rest. Half note. Equivalent rest. Half rest. Quarter note. Equivalent rest. Quarter rest. Eighth note. Equivalent rest. Eighth rest. Sixteenth note. Equivalent rest. Sixteenth rest. Note pyramid. Whole note to half note to quarter note to eighth note and to 16th note. Notes, value, and counts. Note value. Quarter note. Counts. 1. 2 8 notes. Counts. 1 and 4 16th note. Count. 1 whole note, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Half note, count 1, 2. 2 quarter note, count 1, 2. 2 half note, counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Half note, count 1, 2, 3. A dot is equivalent to half the value of the note. Counting and equivalent note of rhythmic pattern. 2/4 time signature. Note pattern. Quarter note, half note. Counting 1, 2, 1, 2. Measure 2. 2 quarter note, 2 quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 1, 2. Measure 2. Half note, 2 quarter note, 2 quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Measure 3. Half note, 2 quarter note, 2 eighth note, quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2. Measure 3. 3/4 time signature. Note pattern. Half note, quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 3. Measure 1. 3 quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 3. Measure 1. Quarter note, 2 eighth note, quarter note. Counting 1, 2 and 3. Measure 1. Half note, quarter note, 3 quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Measure 2. 4/4 time signature. Note pattern. 4 quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 1. Half note, half note. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 1. Half note, 2 quarter note, 4 quarter note. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 2.